What's up, everybody? It's Christian again, and we're back with Fallout New Vegas. In the last episode, what did we do? I think we finished up things in Novak, and we made it to Boulder City, and executed a whole bunch of cons. Great cons, that is. And found out where Benny was, where Benny worked. And now we're headed to New Vegas, that shining beacon in the sky. Before we ended the last episode, I think we ran into Victor. He said, "Hey, I'm making my way to New Vegas now. I hope I see you there." And I was like, "Fuck off, Victor. You're ruining my outro." But hopefully we will see him because he's not a bad dude. He just likes to ruin my outros. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be headed over to New Vegas. And I'm excited. Ooh, actually first, before we go over there, we're going to run over here real quick. Because if this is what I think it is, it's got a couple little things worth checking out. Maybe. Yeah, this is it. Right? You going to activate 188 trading post. That's right. So we got this guy just chugging down some scotch. Good on you, Samuel. I'm happy for you. Veronica right here.
You've done a good turn for the NCR.
Oh God.
I would like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Well, thanks. So yeah, we got the NCR emergency radio, and I believe you get that when you have a, what is it, a goods accepted. Okay, so you just need to get to accepted, and you get a radio that if you're, I'm pretty sure there's like limitations to it. I can't remember exactly. I hardly ever use it just because it's not ever really necessary. Especially if you're rolling with companions of your own, you're kind of a badass. Like, they make you such a badass in this game. You never really need it. But, what is going on with my controller? Okay. Jeez. But, hang on, where is it at? Is it aid? Yep. Yeah, you can click that and call for NCR supply support, NCR trooper support, and NCR ranger support. So it's just different levels of NCR troops that'll come in and help you, or you can just cancel it like we're doing because we don't need them right now. I'm a strong, independent courier who don't need no man except for Boone. Boone, you're the only man for me. Let's talk to Veronica real quick.
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from?
The grave.
Huh. Well, in that case, I take it back. You look pretty good, given the circumstances.
I think so too.
Welcome, then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground.
You live in a hole in the ground?
Well,
Like
a
me?
bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family. Whatever they need.
So you just leave your family in the bunker?
Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries, know what I mean? And actually these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's a whole other story. So listen, can I ask you something on the level?
Go ahead.
I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty strange bunch. Do you know anything about them?
Let's see. So you have a bunch of different options about how you feel about the Brotherhood. I think I'm going to go with the intelligence option just because it'll give us experience. And it's generally positive. I don't hate the Brotherhood. Do I think they're perfect? No. But is anybody perfect? No, I don't think so. Except for Boone. Boone's not perfect. Just loves the brood. and get in my way. No, he doesn't. I love Boone. But yeah, they're usually harmless unless you use advanced technology around them.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem for me. I can't afford anything like that. Hey, so where are you headed anyway?
The Strip.
Ooh, very exciting. Gonna strike it rich, huh? I'll be honest. You're the first person I've run across out here that looks like he can really handle himself. There are places I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just me. What do you think? Maybe we could travel together, help each other out.
Well, you don't look like much. What do you bring to the table?
Good. That's the look I was going for. Trust me on this one, though. You'll be glad you brought me along. If I turn out to be a burden, we can part ways at any time. No hard feelings.
Where are you hoping to go?
Oh, nowhere in particular, really. Just hoping to see more of the world. Looking for a fresh perspective. I want to see how different groups have adapted to survive in the Mojave. See if there's something I can learn from.
Don't you have a family to feed?
Like I said, they can handle themselves. And I'm not the only one getting supplies for them. It's a big family.
I'd like to, but I can't take you with me right now.
Aw, you really know how to make a girl feel like a stray cat. But, okay, my offer stands, if we run into each other again.
So yeah, Veronica is another follower that we could have. And she's got this secret family, which, if you put 2 and 2 together, you might be able to guess what it is. I'm not going to spoil it, in case anybody's like, dang, I just can't figure out. What is this family of hers that lives in the ground? Well, you'll find out. I've been thinking about the followers in this game, and followers work a little differently. Each follower has like a mission you can do for them, and the way to get that is you got to get you got to do certain things and take certain ones to certain places, and after you get so many points, they'll start to trust you more, and then finally when you like kind of max it out, they'll be like, hey, I've got this problem. Like Boone, you ask him about his wife and he's like, hey, go fuck yourself, don't talk about my wife. And you're like, alright. But then you do some certain things with him and he's like, hey, so you've been a good friend, you want to know about my wife? Same thing with all of them. I'm going to try to figure out, because it can be really tricky to, if you want to like max out every follower in the game, it can be really hard if you don't do the right ones early on, because you can get to places and do certain things with one follower that doesn't really matter, but if you had the other follower, it would matter. I know it sounds confusing, but when we start doing that, it'll hopefully make more sense. So I'm going to try to look at like the optimal way to get all the followers maxed out, and hopefully we can just weave in and out, even if that means we'll have to skip some things for now and come back to it later and blah 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 blah. So yeah, we're going to do that. Also, there's the forecaster. We're going to talk to him real quick. He's a little kid who lives under a bridge.
Hi, mister. I hope you're doing fine today.
Where are your parents, kid? Are you here all alone?
I don't have a mama or papa anymore. I see them sometimes when I take off my medicine, but they can't stay. I'm pretty used to being on my own.
And I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Oh, I don't sell things, mister. I sell thoughts.
You sell thoughts?
I can take off my medicine and do some thinking.
Like Twitch
People
thoughts?
say it's real good. I don't know, because I never hear it. Some people say that it's a gift. Other people say it's the kind of thinking anyone could do if they watched more than they talked. I don't know which is true. I see a lot. I think a lot. There's a lot to hear through the 188, too. That maybe accounts for the thinking.
What is your medicine, and how do you take it off?
This thing on my head is headache medicine. It works real good, except I can't think when it's on. Really think, I mean.
So, you don't sell the junk behind you.
That's not junk. That's other people's thoughts. People had to think to make them, and the thoughts got stuck inside. I need other people's thoughts to fill my head when I'm not thinking myself. Otherwise, it's kind of empty.
Alright, so I'll pay 100 caps to hear your thoughts.
Great. What do you want me to think about? I can think about you, here, or everywhere. What do you want?
Interesting. How about, do you're thinking about me?
Okay. Let me take off my medicine. Your face does the thinking. 2 to the skull, yet 1 gets up. Odds are against you, but they're just numbers after the 2 to 1. You're playing the hand you've been dealt, but you don't let it rest. You shuffle and stack. And a gamble. A gamble that may pay off, but how? Forecast? Rapidly changing conditions. A lot of thinking. Most of it in your face. It's almost shouting at me. Sorry if I said anything weird.
How do you know these things?
Oh, I don't know anything, mister. I just think it. And then I don't.
Alright, so I don't want to buy. Actually, I can't remember what happens when you say I might be interested in buying your headache medicine. How much?
Thinking hurts you too? Aw, I wish I could let you have the one on my head, but I can't. It hurts real bad when I don't wear it.
So yeah, nothing. He's just like, that sucks for you, but I don't want to. So yeah, it just kind of gives you like vague things that tell you about, the world. Like that one, if you couldn't figure it out, it was about Benny shooting us in the head and then us going after him after we got out of the grave and all that stuff. So yeah, goodbye.
So long.
That's enough of him for right now. We might come back later, talk to him, exhaust all of his thinking dialogue. And Alexander, who are you? What are you doing here?
Is there some reason I should be talking to you?
Well, you sell things, so I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Am I selling? Yeah. Am I selling to you? No. Sorry to hurt your feelings, but you're small time. Move along.
I figure a guy like you gets his pick of killing gear. Wait. I figure a guy like you gets his pick of... Okay, gets his pick of killing gear. I swear I can read, guys. I swear.
You might be onto something. I'd like to hang on to any weapons mods I run across. Take a look.
So yeah, if you have guns of 40, he will sell to you. And he's got some pretty good stuff, because he's from the Gun Runners, a group that we will meet later on. But all of his stuff is fully repaired, and he's got a lot of really powerful guns. So it's usually really expensive. As you can see, he also sells a lot of mods. So we already got the long barrel, got the silencer, cowboy repeater maple stock, decreases weight. That's all right, but it's also $1,000, and that's almost how much we have. And he does have some ammo, which I definitely, yes, I would love some 357 ammo. And I think that's really all that we need. Everything else is pretty good for right now. Yeah. Yep. Can we sell him anything, though? That's what I want to know. We don't need these mines, really. I don't use mines a whole lot. They can come in handy, but who knows? We could be playing out and be like, gee, dang it, I really wish I would have saved those mines, but oh well, I guess. Ooh, 556 pistol. That's pretty much what that gun is, except it's not a unique variation of it. I don't know if the if the unique variation has anything different, or it's just, you know, it's just there. I would love to get that assault carbine, but sadly, it's a little out of our price range. I do need to buy something though, because let's see, how's our cowboy repeater looking? Okay, not that great. So we can buy a cowboy repeater for butthole. Okay, fine.
Another satisfied customer.
Yeah,
Bye.
later. Gah. So that wasn't that much, but we can finally fully repair our cowboy repeater, and it's a pretty powerful gun now. I like the built-in scope it has too, so this will be nice. We will come back for Veronica at some other point. But first, I'm actually going to check real quick whether we should take Veronica now or stick with Boone for a little bit. I'm just going to look at that real quick because I don't want to cancel on our way to New Vegas. I don't want to cancel anything out that maybe Veronica would react to. So I'll be back in just 1 second. Alright, we're back. And after doing a little bit of research, we're going to stick with Boone for right now. I think we can really get through his stuff fairly soon. And then we'll just dump him off and pick up Veronica. And those two are probably the most difficult ones if you don't know what you're doing. The rest of the ones are fairly simple. They're just they either already have quests built in, or they just revolve around you talking to people. We're also going to take a slight detour real quick and head back to head back to Nipton. Yeah, you remember Nipton, right? Place that was all burnt and people were crucified. Good times. Good place. Good place. We're head back here with Boone. And we'll go back and talk to everyone's favorite powder ganger, Boxcars. Woo, Boxcars, I love you. I know, me too. Why are we in danger? Boxcars, are you trying to hurt me? Were you wearing that before? I don't think you were. Who's here? Boxcars, are you planning an ambush on me? Because it's not wise. I got an old NCR sniper with me. Huh. Weird. Oh, we might be ambushed when we go outside. Who knows? But for right now, we're going to talk to Boxcars.
What is it this time?
I think what happened to this town?
The Legion happened. What the fuck's it look like?
Okay, how did you survive?
Luck, that's how. I'm just that fucking lucky. You're looking at the second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place. So him they let walk.
Tell me about the lottery.
It ain't like we came to Nipton to play it. Me and my crew had it worked out to kidnap some NCR troopers who come to town to get laid. Had it all worked out with the scumbag mayor. We were gonna ransom them off, keep their weapons for ourselves, a nice score.
How'd your plan go wrong?
We get in position, and next thing we know, we're surrounded by those fucking Legion freaks. They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head, he starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket.
What happened to everyone? What happened after everyone got lottery tickets?
What do you think? He started drawing tickets and that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky cause it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God damn, but those went on and on and on. Third place runners-up got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs. In the winter, they let go free.
What happened to the mayor?
Him? When his ticket came up, they burned him alive on a pile of tires.
I think I gave that away in an earlier episode. You weren't supposed to know that until you talked to Boxcars. But I always thought that was funny. He, in his terminal, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be nice and rich. I'm gonna get out of this crappy town. All these people are dumb. I'm so smart." Blah 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 blah. And then he gets double crossed and burned alive on a pile of tires. Very very fitting ending, I think. You said some people were enslaved?
Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged them off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic.
I'll do what I can to save them.
Don't act like you'd be doing me a favor. I don't give a fuck.
All right, Boxcars. As always, it's been a pleasure. And we got the quest booted. Now, the reason I didn't pick this up before is because if you do it with Boone, you get 2 trust points from him. Yeah, 2 whole trust points. And once you get to 5, that's when his quest will activate. So we might be doing this a little early on because I don't like to really piss off the Legion super early in the game, because then they send hit squads after you and it's kind of a pain in the ass. It's best to do right before a certain point, and you'll see why. But we're going to go ahead and do this. That way we can get Boone stuff out of the way. And so we can roll with Veronica, because I really like Veronica. She's probably... I don't know. If I had to guess, I'd say personality-wise, she's probably my favorite. Oh my god, I can't control this stuff. Okay, so we got to go right here. Closest place is probably Wolfhorn Ranch. And actually, when I was talking about Wolfhorn Ranch last time, I couldn't remember the bad guy's name. Ulysses. That's what it was. I, for the life of me, could not remember Ulysses. But yeah, that's whose ranch this is supposed to be. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, as soon as the episode was over, I looked it up. And I was like, you big dumb idiot. You've played this game how many times? You couldn't remember Ulysses? But yeah. I just wanted to share that. Because I remembered. I didn't remember. I looked it up. But I learned his name again. Over. Again. Yeah. God, I'm... mess up on my words so much. I can't help it. Oh, who's that? Oh, what? What? I don't understand. We don't have... Is this because they're I think it's because they're traveling with Boone. Oh, well. Well, I guess my plan for not pissing off the Legion already, you know, it's backfired, I guess. But we'll go ahead and take out this group of Legionnaires. We're getting infamy, which we were going to get anyway after you do this quest, but oh well. Oh well. What are you going to do? That's right, you better run. Look at him, just cowering in a bush. Bam! Headshot. And now we're hated by the Legion. Woo! Yay. So, if we hadn't have run into these guys, we might only be hated after this quest. But, since we fought these guys... Squirrel stew? Nah, that's not very good. Anything super valuable? Not really. Yeah, since we found these guys, we're already hated. So that means we're going to be vilified more than likely by the time we finish booted. And then the hit squads are going to start coming. Yay. Everybody loves good old Legion hit squads. It's a small price to pay for our friend Boone here, which we've come to get really close with. I think he's starting to warm up to us. He's definitely going to warm up to us after we save these prisoners and murder some more Legion, because that's probably his favorite thing to do. I wish it was, being my friend and conversing with me. We're going to go ahead and drop a quick save. But no, it's really just killing Legionnaires. I'm really starting to think he'd really do that with anybody. I'm not that special, obviously. Oh, we're in caution. Oh, and Boone's just gonna open fire. That's cool, Boone. I had a plan. I feel like Star-Lord in Infinity War. People would just listen to my plans. Things would go a lot smoother, and we're vilified. So Boone just rushes in like a madman. I get it. They murdered your wife, but damn, dude, it's called having tact. I think. It's just. Oh, we killed them. That's really all that matters. They're dead. Rat meat? No, we don't want rat meat. We're better than that. There's that guy's lottery ticket. We'll untie him. We'll untie you. You're safe now. We're a merciful thug to the powder gangers.
Glad we were the ones to deliver it.
That's right. Now let's talk to Boone real quick. Hey, buddy.
Pisses me off that Legion slavers can just operate on NCR turf like that. If we hadn't caught up to them, they'd probably have a clear path to the river. No one to stop them. There should be patrols, checkpoints. We got Grady overstretched. Now our own territory is insecure.
How do you feel about Manny Vargas?
He was a good spotter.
Weren't you also friends?
Yeah, we were.
Not anymore?
When Carla went missing, he was the first person I told. He tried to hide it, but I could tell right away. He was glad.
I have another question.
Sure.
Tell me about your wife.
Carla's dead. That's all you need to know.
All right. So he's not quite ready to open us to us. He's ready to open up about the fact that the Legion pisses him off, which, spoiler alert, we already knew, Boone. So that's not really opening up, but he'll get there. He'll warm up to us. We have a wonderful personality, and we're gonna steal from the Legion because am I really losing karma if I'm stealing from the Legion? Especially a Legion slave camp. Come on now. Ceramic dinner plate. What a treat. And nah, I don't really want healing powder because it lowers perception, and when you're playing with bats, you need perception. So anyway, we completed booted. We completed booted, and got 2 trust points. Boone talked to us a little bit about the Legion. And we just need 3 more. So we're going to continue our quest to head towards... What's-his-face? The New Vegas. Jesus Christ. I can't talk today. I don't know what it is. I'm like more scatterbrained than usual. But yeah, we just need 3 more points. I know where we could get those 3 points if we do things right. Let me bring our quest back up. Ring-a-ding-ding. Confront Benny at the tops. So we're going to make our way towards New Vegas, like we were. Boone in tow. And it's going to be a good time. Good time for all. Except for Legionnaires. And except for us, if we run into a Legionnaire assassination party. There's Victor. Making his way downtown, moving fast. Hi, Victor. He's not going to talk to us. He's just going to be like, well, hey, New Vegas, we're so close now, partner. First round's on me. And I'm going to stop talking to you now, because I say that I like hanging out with you, but I don't really want to roll with you, even though we're going the same way. You're a freaking robot. It just stresses me out sometimes. I just want friends. That's it. I'm lonely. Boone doesn't talk to me. He just stands there and scowls. Replies with one word or a grunt, usually. I'm forced to talk to myself. At least Veronica would talk to me. But no, we gotta complete your trust points. I'm gonna roll by here real quick, just so I can get the marker for it. Boom. Followers Outpost. That's fun. That's the followers of the Apocalypse. They're a good bunch. Good time. Good people. I had to sneeze there. Whoa. Kind of hurt my back too. You ever like sneeze so hard it hurts your back? That happens to me sometimes. I don't know if that's normal or if I'm just dying. Either one is entirely possible. Weird things happen to me all the time. I'm like a wizard. But I never got my Hogwarts letter, so I know I'm not actually a wizard. Just another string of disappointing times in my life. Alright, so we got the Grub and Gulp rest stop. This is a place where you can get some grub and some gulp.
Welcome
Talk to
the
Fitz.
Grub and Gulp.
Well, hey, what is this place?
Just a little rest stop that me and my good friend Lupe set up. Last stop on your way into New Vegas, first stop on your way out. That's what I say.
That's smart. That's a smart business plan. There's probably a lot of traffic and good place to set up. So show me what you have for sale.
Sure thing. Anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, you can continue showing me what you have for sale. And he's got food, pretty much, and some NCR bucks. So this would be a good place to stop if you're playing not hardcore mode. That's what it is. Playing hardcore mode, you're running low on food, which honestly I don't know why you'd ever be running low on food. This game just throws food at you and water. Easiest survival like mode that I've ever played. But I digress. We're going to ask Fitz some questions. Maybe he can help us.
Sure, fire away.
Is there any place to buy weapons and armor?
I think there are a few places, but I've heard that the gun runners sell the best.
I've heard that too. Where can I find a doctor around here?
Dr. Usanagi runs a medical clinic up the road.
Ooh. Yeah, we are definitely going to be paying her a visit. I don't have any more questions. Let's talk about something
All right,
else.
then.
And you don't really have anything else to talk about, so I'm just
See
going to
you
leave. Later, Fitz. You've been helpful. Hi, Lupe. You probably say the same thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at our map real quick because our map got updated. RevCon headquarters, Gunrunners, Crimson Caravan, New Vegas Medical Clinic. So we're definitely going to be making a trip there at some point, and you will see why once we get there. You'll be like, wow, this is a neat place. I'm like, I know, man. And it's gonna be freaking legendary. It's gonna be like, what? Mind blown. There's not a whole lot to talk about in this little stretch right here, just because there's not a whole lot going on. And these big long stretches like this, especially trying to get to New Vegas. Like once you get to New Vegas, it's a little bit better because there's more places. But trying to get to New Vegas, it's just a whole lot of emptiness. Boom, town. There's stuff to do. You do the stuff. Emptiness. Boom, another town. Do your stuff. Emptiness. And then you're in New Vegas. And there's just a plethora of things to do. All these buildings are like boarded up. Can't even interact with them. What's this building over here, actually? It's, you see the little tick down there on the little compass. This is the East Cistern. But what is the building? What's it called? Just, come on. Okay, the East Pump Station. It's stuck with a tree. There's some NCR. What are they? And some, looks like traders with their guards. So as you can see, like the closer we get, things start livening up a little bit more. Like, whoa, this is pretty cool. This is like an actual little like town, except some of the houses are still boarded up, but it's the end of the world. What do you expect, really? Make our way across this little bridge. It's all lit up and everything. You'd think they put like a checkpoint or something here. Maybe a couple guards. But no, they trust people. And boom, over there. The colorful sign attraction. It's the entrance to New Vegas. You can see the big needle. It's been glowing, just guiding us like a moth to a flame all this time. We're finally here. It's beautiful. It's better than I ever could imagine. But we're not going there quite yet. Got you. Oh my god, you should have seen the look on your faces. You're like, oh, I'm so excited. No. No, we're not going. We're not going there. Oh, man. Whew. I can't believe you fell for that. Oh, you're dumb. You're kind of dumb, honestly. No, we are going there soon, though. We are going to the Crimson Caravan Company first because of a couple reasons. First reason, I don't know if you remember back in the beginning of the game, we helped a certain fellow. His name's coming up blank. I want to say Rusty, but I know that's not right. But I'm going to call him Rusty or Dave. Anyway, he's the trader that was in Good Springs, and he's like, oh, the powder gangers are coming after me, and then we fought the powder gangers, and he's like, hey, if you're ever at the Crimson Caravan Company, look me up. I'll give you some more money. So we're coming here to get paid. And also, Cass at the Outpost was like, Crimson Caravan's hiring some people. Why don't you go check them out? And look, here comes Rusty.
Hey there.
Ringo.
Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
So what's next for you?
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan, which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Well, that's good for you, New Canaan. That sounds like a nice place, a nice peaceful place. I'm hoping the best for you, Ringo. But who's in charge here?
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office.
Oh, and I bet I will go find her right now. Later, Ringo. It's been a pleasure. So we're going to make our way to the main office, which is actually right here. We came in from the back way. And we're going to talk to this Alice McLafferty and just see. Are you hiring right now?
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
I said I'm looking for work.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
Well, good. I'm good at running. It's pretty much what I've been doing this whole time. I'll take it. What do I need to do?
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
Okay. That's good.
It's been a pleasure.
Kind of good, actually. Because we need to go to Camp McCarran, actually, for a couple different reasons. We're not going to talk to him immediately, but we are going to pop that mission up real quick and head over to Camp McCarran so we can do some activities, which will become more clear to you once we get there. I'm trying to, even though this game's, 9 years old now, and everybody and their mom has played it. If you're watching this, and one, you don't know who I am personally, you've probably played this game before. You probably enjoy this game, and just anybody playing it, you're like, I want to check this out because I can't get enough of this game. I know that's how I am. When my favorite YouTubers play this game, I'm like, yes, this game is amazing. Even though I've played it 1,000 times, I've seen a whole bunch of playthroughs of it, I need more. So I don't know why I'm trying to keep things vague, but there could be one person out there that's like, you know what? I keep hearing all this hype around this Fallout New Vegas. I haven't played it just because I played 76 and that game was weird. I played 3 and I didn't like that I had a dad because I don't have a dad in real life. And I just haven't checked it out. Well, I don't want to spoil things for you, sweet child, and I hope things get better with your family. But hopefully if you're watching, things are getting better. Things do get better. I have no idea what I'm talking about. It's hard to just like ramble on about things. That spider I was talking about in the last couple episodes, I killed it. I was in bed later that night, turned on some Netflix, and I saw a little scurry across my Xbox. So I armed myself, jumped out of bed, armed with a water bottle, and I ran over to my little desk that I have my Xbox and my PC where I record and all that stuff. It was running around trying to make a great escape, and I bashed that sucker's head in and his legs, and then I poured one out for him because he was a great warrior. But he's dead. Finally, I don't have to look over my shoulder. I don't have to be worried. So yeah, that's what's going on in my life. It's good. I'm also recording videos for YouTube, even though no one watches them. It's a fun time. I like it. I like it a lot. In case you were wondering. But now we're at Camp McCarran. We're going to go inside. This is an NCR base. It's arguably their biggest base in Fallout New Vegas. I think this is like their main thing they're running out of. So we got told by Alice McLafferty to go talk to Dr. Hildern, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do that later. We're not going to do that right now. First we're going to save, because I know at least on, was it the PS3? That was where I first bought this game, my PS3. This place would crash the game every time. Like almost every time that I played, it's just crash, or it'd be really slow. The Xbox One version seems to be a lot better. I don't know how the Xbox 360 version was. I never played it, but not really a whole lot of like just frame rate issues and crashing and everything. I like it, but I still want to save anyway. Just years of being safe.
I wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
Yeah, I know, it's nice, right? Except he doesn't never talk. Boone, I just want to be your friend. We're going to talk to Captain Walter Hornsby instead of Dr. Hildern. What's up,
Boyd's
Captain?
in there with the prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
A prisoner, huh? Hey, Lieutenant Carey Boyd. How's it going?
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Oh, I'm pretty sure. Do you need any help?
Yeah. So far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God Centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion, from Caesar on down, will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me, that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Why don't you just beat your prisoner senseless?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
So you want me to do what you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
Alright, let's get started.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
Alright, Boone. Will this make you love me?
Long time no see, Silus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about it.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles.
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus, if you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along.
So that's our
I
cue.
need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
Fine. I guess so. Talk to him.
Let's finish this up, then we can talk.
Alright, so that's our cue to go in, and if you listen to that conversation, it's kind of morbid. But we're about to talk to Silus, a centurion of the
What
Legion.
an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
Let's see. You smell like excrement. So there, loser. Let's see. I could lie. Say I'm with the Legion. I'm here to kill you before you talk. Let's try that.
You're nothing. You're some inept mercenary the NCR is paying to supplement its own incompetent soldiers.
How naive, Silas. Corruptio optimi pessima. Caesar sees you as a threat now. Or, legum servi sumus. We are both slaves to Caesar's law, and you are in violation. There's a whole bunch of intelligence perks that, speak Latin. I don't know Latin. How about this?
No, listen. Caesar's secrets are safe with me. I stayed alive because Caesar would have wanted it. I'm useless to him dead.
You're a danger to him alive. Your knowledge
I
threatens him.
told them nothing. They've gotten nowhere. I'm a Kenturian, for Christ's sake. I deserve his trust.
Kaiser's laws are absolute. He does not grant exceptions.
You have to let this go. I'll disappear. No one will ever see me again. That was always the plan in the first place.
So in addition to treason, you're also a deserter.
No, that's not what I meant. Lieutenant, this man is trying to kill me. He's not who you think he is.
We want to beat him up now.
Honestly, Silas, you get free room and board. The least you could do is be a good guest.
Lieutenant, this man is an agent of the Legion on a mission to kill me.
My, we have an active imagination today, don't we?
Think about it. Is it worth the risk? You need what I know.
Well, it sounds like the two of you are becoming fast friends.
Yeah, we are.
It'll be your head if I die, Lieutenant. You'll be disgraced.
My fist is becoming friends with his face.
Of course I'm right.
Except, I don't care. Because it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it to never have to hear you say another word, Silas.
I kind of wish we would upgrade our unarmed a little bit. Because this is taking a while.
Whoa, easy there. You're supposed to rough him up a little, not kill him. Why don't you step outside a minute? Let off some steam. Nice.
Fine.
I think my friend doesn't like you, Silas. I don't know how much longer I can keep him under control.
You think this'll make me talk? A beating? This is the best you can do?
Not just any beating, Silas. A savage beating. A beating that you'll be reminded of every time you feel pain from now on. When my friend's done with you, you won't have any of your teeth left. You'll be drinking your food through a straw. Your ribs will never heal properly, and it will hurt every time you breathe. It'll be like your collars, Silas. Impossible to forget.
Go to hell.
Huh. Not the sort of wit I've come to expect from you, Silas.
You're getting nothing from me.
I'm getting entertainment. That's something. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna spill your guts to me? Or am I gonna let my friend the maniac back in here for some playtime? Silas. Silent treatment, huh? Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you. Oh, and let me check you for weapons one more time. For your safety as well as his.
Damn it. Alright, so do we have anything we could... Oh, we do. Are you gonna talk now, Silas? No? Alright. I'll make you talk. Yeah. Didn't expect that, did you? Oh, come on, hurry up.
Enough, this is pointless. But you should know that Caesar has always kept his own counsel. He never reveals anything that would make him vulnerable.
No, don't tell me yet. I want to kill you.
This camp will be ash within months. Maybe weeks.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. Let's hear what you have to say. Oh, wait, no. Maybe I'll beat some more useful information out of you.
Beat me all you like, but it won't make my information any more useful. You can take what I have or leave it.
Fine, tell me what you know.
Something is wrong with Caesar. Something he is attempting to hide from his men. But it was obvious before we set out on this last mission. For 3 days we awaited his order to dispatch us. 3 days. But he hid in his tent, refusing to give orders, complaining of headaches. He looks different now than he used to. His face is sunken, sickly. But any questioning of his health enrages him.
There must be more you can tell me.
There is one other thing that may interest you. I know that Caesar has planted a spy here. Every night, details of NCR troop movements are broadcast from a radio on this base to Caesar's camp. The spy has been here a long time, since before the entire conflict began. He's an officer. If I knew who he was, I would tell you. If I escape and he's alive to report it, the Legion would hunt me down. But like I said, none of this information will change the outcome for you. No force can hold back the tide of the Legion.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Alright, let's try the plasma pistol now. See if that'll do any more damage to you. Oops! Oh, dang it. That was totally an accident. Oh man, I'm... Butterfingers. But, there's a point to that. Hey, Boone.
What is it?
Really? Tell me about yourself.
If you want. It's not really my thing. What do you want to know?
What outfit did you serve in the military with?
1st NCR Recon. It's a sniper battalion. Sees a lot of action. They moved us around a lot. I was stationed at Camp Golf for a while. Last I heard, they're at Camp McCarran.
How did you happen to join 1st Recon?
They pick you out if you do well at the firing range. Pays a little better, so I said okay.
Is that a 1st Recon beret?
Yeah, you could tell by the patch. Bear skull with crossed rifles behind it. Slogan underneath.
What's the slogan?
The last thing you never see. Pretty accurate. And so are we.
Tell me about Camp McCarran.
Was an airport before the war. Command liked it because it was already fortified, and it let them keep an eye on the strip. They've got an old monorail that still runs between them. Used mostly for supplies and deployment. But if you get leave, you're allowed to go gamble. Was General Oliver's post. But I heard he's been up at the dam a lot lately. Guessing Colonel Shu is running it.
What do you think of General Oliver?
Didn't know him. He's a signature on my discharge papers. Wasn't real popular, though. Even overheard my CO complain about him once. General Wait and See, he called him.
Do you know Colonel... was it Shu? Sue? Can't remember how he pronounced it, but do you know him at all?
Yeah. He introduced himself to me once. I shook his hand. Doubt he remembered me now, though. When he looked at you, you could see he understood. After some of the things we'd seen, that meant something. But I heard he'd be a general right now if Oliver didn't know the president.
The dam? Question mark?
The big one. The one the NCR is trying to hold on to, that the Legion's pushing for. Whole war depends on holding it.
That is true. What was Camp Golf like?
It was on the front line for a while. Only resort in New Vegas no one wanted to get sent to. Doesn't have that kind of importance anymore, though. They pulled most of the troops out of there after we took the Hoover Dam.
And let's talk about something
right.
else. I think it's time you told me what happened to your wife.
I don't see what this helps. She's dead.
The better we understand each other, the more effective we'll be.
All right.
Yeah, we did it.
I tracked her down. Southeast near the river. They were selling her. Saw it through my scope. Whole place swarming with Legion, hundreds of them, bidding for things no man has a right to. I just had my rifle with me. Just me against all of them. So I took the shot.
So yeah. That's how Boone knew she was dead. He had to murder his wife so she wouldn't have to live a life as a Legion slave. And I think that is. It's better for her to die than live a Legion slave.
Yeah. What they do to women, that's worse than death. There was no choice in what I did. It was more like being forced to watch something you can't stop. All this was only ever going to play out one way. It still is. I don't have any say. All I can do is wait for it to be done with me.
You make it sound like your wife's death was inevitable.
It was gonna be something. If I'd never met Carla, it would have been something else. I should have never gotten close to her. I've got bad things coming to me. You better keep your distance too.
Why do you think you've got bad things coming?
Because fair is fair.
I don't understand.
Better that you don't.
Alright. So, yeah. It's pretty much all he's going to say for now, but, yeah, he opened up a little bit. We learned a little bit about his wife.
You
And
got something to say, or do you always look like that?
and you can tell he feels guilty about something. He feels like his life is coming to an end very soon. And hopefully, the more we pry and do things to impress him, he'll let us know what that is. But right now, let's talk to Lieutenant Carrie Boyd.
Haven't you done enough? Yep. See you around.
Okay, so she's not happy with me, but I got information. He told me everything. There's a spy here. Okay, so I killed him. Sue me. Or don't. Please don't sue me, actually. I don't have a whole lot of money. Excuse me, guys. Is there... Can I not talk to you about the spy? Or do you not care at all? Do you care more about me killing that guy? Whatever. Fine. So, there's gotta be... Oh, there is. There is somebody else we could talk to about a spy. It's just a matter of... Where is he? Is... Colonel James Hugh.
Something I can do for you?
Maybe.
I'm usually good with faces, but I don't think I've seen you here before. What brings you to Camp McCarran?
Spies. No. I'm here to provide support. Is there anything I might be able to help with?
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
Yeah, actually he did. I bet I could make the Legion prisoner talk.
I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent, but I think she's hit a wall. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you. Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So she'd be upstairs on the other side of the building.
Any other problems?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
Yeah, there's a spy. I could look into who's leaking NCR intelligence.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak.
Yeah.
I'd like to have absolute trust.
Because it's been happening since before the confrontation.
Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements, and it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
All right. So we are going to do that. And we get the quest, I put a spell on you.
Bye.
And he told us to talk to Captain Curtis, which we are going to do next time. That's right. We've come to the end of the episode. But don't be sad. I'll be back soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I feel like we got a decent bit accomplished, even though we didn't make it to New Vegas. Like I said, I kind of honey-dicked you, but we're still doing some cool stuff. We're becoming friends with Boone. That's all that matters. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment saying I'm a cool dude or that you hate me. Whichever one, your choice. I don't care. And yeah, stay tuned for more Fallout New Vegas and others. Now that I'm starting to get more of a schedule, not really a schedule, but I'm recording more and trying to put the videos up as fast as I can. like I said, the internet at my house is poopy duty bad stuff. So whenever I can get these episodes up, they will be up. And when we get a little bit more steady, try to either bring back another series that I was working on or start something new. Who knows? I'm still working out the kinks. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day or night. Bye-bye.